Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Marketing Matters. I'm Sarah Touchstone, Landmark Titles social media marketing strategist and educator. I get the pleasure of not only hosting, but I also get the pleasure of bringing great guest speakers on our Marketing Matters webinar. We've been doing this for over 100 episodes, so we really have had the opportunity to have some great speakers on. And because we've been doing this so long, we have the opportunity to not only have great speakers on, but have repeat guest speakers. And Brooks Maschmeier happens to be one of our repeat guest speakers. He runs a team here in the Phoenix metro area of about, Brooks, up to 9 agents?
It fluctuates, but average about 9.
Average about 9. So he is responsible for lead generation for the team. He's the ShamWow guy of the team. So he's really got some great insight when it comes to how to generate leads. And guys, right now we are in a buyer's market. When we went from a seller's market to a buyer's market, one day Brooks said to me, he said, "I'm shifting to all buyers." And I'm like, yeah, right. You've been doing sellers for 2 years. How are you going to just magically shift to buyers? And I kid you all not, in 2 weeks, we sat back down and went through his list of clients. He was up to 9 buyers within 2 weeks using these techniques that he's going to go over today. So with that being said, Brooks, I'm going to hand it off to you. I think we've got a list of 5.
Top 5.
Awesome.
So
awesome. All right. So Brooks, tell us a little bit more about you for anybody that is a first-time viewer and has not seen you on here before. And then please jump in to all of your top 5.
Okay. Well, hey guys, my name is Brooks Maschmeier. I am co-founder of Snowbird Nation, brokered by EXP. And this is not a fake background. This is an actual wall I put up last night. It's ridiculous. But I also like to get attention. That's who I am, right? So to get noticed, you got to get attention, no matter if you're working with buyers or sellers or anything else. But Sarah's right. You gotta shift with the market. And when the market shifted as of July last year, it started going downhill. And I turned to her. I'm like, I'm going to work with buyers now. Nobody wanted buyers before, right? Nobody wanted buyers for the past year and a half because what the hell? But yeah, now y'all want them. All right. So to put that in context, there's about 14,450 homes on the market as of today. And that's 14,500 opportunities for y'all to make a paycheck. And that's why y'all are here, is for the money, for the paycheck. Yeah, I'm sure we love houses. I'm sure we love people. Sure. I love paying bills. So focus on what's going to pay those bills, right? So today I'm going to talk about the top 5 ways to find buyers. Top 5. And they are in order of importance because they're in order of expense. You can spend $1 million and find 5 buyers. Yeah. Or you can go some organic routes, such as number 1, top 1 way to get buyers that y'all know about, but maybe you haven't gotten back to: open houses. Open houses are where buyers go. Obviously, right? If you want to find buyers, go to where buyers are. Buyers are at open houses. That's where they go. Real straightforward, right? So I have a whole video. Sarah, am I able to screen share a video a little bit?
I do believe so. Let me double check. You are a panelist. Let me make you a co-host.
Ooh.
I didn't know we had a fancy video today. Excellent.
I'm not going to show you the whole damn video. That's proprietary, but I'm trying to reel you in. Right?
You got it. You are a co-host now.
Okay. Screen share, sharing. Okay. So can you guys see my screen?
Looks good.
So when we onboard people at Snowbird Nation, we have automatic systems such as watch these damn videos. Here's the damn video in the open house.
I don't know if we're getting sound.
Top 5 things to have for an open house. And you can see we're all excited around this open house.
Yeah, just go ahead and narrate it for us.
Yeah. So then there's the door. I mean, that's pretty much all I want to show you.
Set up by the door. Got it.
Top 5 things is you want to have these things in advance. You want to have your sign-in sheet. You want to have your business cards, and you want to have all your open house materials from Landmark Title. Post
Yes.
your open house on social media, so that way you advertise for your open house, you know, all these basic routes. So how
Yeah,
do I get-
we've got free open house kits as well. So with Landmark Title, that's going to give you your sign-in sheets. It's going to give you the little open house signs. It's going to give you a lot of the little things that you really need to get set up to have a successful open house. So if you're an agent that hasn't done open houses yet, a lot of agents got into the market the last couple of years, and let's face it, open houses just really weren't, it really wasn't what we were doing. So, you know, if you want to get the tools and the material just to get you started, reach out to your business development manager, because they can help get you set up with those tools that Brooks actually mentioned.
So I give out my business card, yeah, during open houses, but the biggest thing you can do during open houses is get their contact, get their damn contact. So if you're Gargamel and you want to go get Smurfs, go to the Smurf Village. I don't know why he never did that. If you want buyers, go to open houses, because that's where they live too. Get as much contact information as possible from them. And one tidbit I do is I have take-home sheets of the top Phoenix hiking trails, because if you're going to talk about houses, we'll talk about houses right now. There's a house right in front of you, whatever. You don't need a sheet about that. Talk about anything else but the house. Hiking trails, kids, cats, dogs, fish, the weather, anything. Just get their damn contact info. So that's number one, open houses. Devote 2 days a week to open houses if you want to get buyers, guys. Once again, that's where they live. So if you spend time there and you advertise for there, then you will find more buyers. All right. Open houses, number one, most least expensive thing possible. Takes resources, but get over yourself and go find some buyers. Number two, your sphere. That's your friends, your family, past clients. Make sure to treat your cell phone as social media and reach out to everybody in your cell phone, including all your past clients who should be in your cell phone, and let them know that you have an open house coming up, that you're looking for buyers. Reach out. Just constantly reach out and remind them not only that you're a real estate agent, but why you are reaching out. You're reaching out to go find buyers. That's number two, is your sphere, your friends, your family, your past clients, all them. Number three, your lenders and vendors. If there's any savvy buyers out there, which, you know, there's a percentage of them, they go towards lenders before they start looking for houses. So start tapping on lenders' shoulders, your primary lender, your secondary lender, your fifth tier lender, your seventh tier lender. Just start cold calling them. They cold call you, well, screw them, cold call them, right? Just let them know that you exist. Drop off business cards, drop off cookies. It's not graft if it's donuts. Give them what they want, give them food, give them love, pat their lovely little heads, and reach out to all the lenders and vendors on your list and off your list to find buyers, and let them know that you're looking for buyers. That's number three, open houses, sphere, lenders and vendors, right? These are old school tactic, guys. Just remember that.
Brooks, do you have any creative ways? I mean, you had creative ways to reach out to the vendors. How about your sphere? What creative ways can we reach out to our sphere right now? Because, you know, obviously calling them up saying, hey, do you know anybody that has any real estate needs, is, you know, that's super old school tactic. However, sometimes that's not a super warm way to reach out to your sphere, just being point blank. So how can we creatively reach out to our sphere right now?
I just went through a round of giving the people what they want. And what the people want is lottery scratchers right now. New year, new you, new bills, new sources of income. Reach out to your entire sphere, blast them, and say, what's your current address? I know we haven't talked for a bit, but what's your current address? Because I want to give you a lottery scratcher in the mail. It's the power of reciprocity. The person who gives the first is the person who receives the most. The person that gives the first is the person that receives the most. So be the first person to give something. Reach out to everybody in your database and ask them if they're still at their current address, or better, ask them if they're at a new address or what their current address is. Get their damn contact, their physical snail mail contact, to mail them out lottery scratchers. I went out my advertising blitz and bought over 100 lottery scratchers, and I updated my CRM with everybody's addresses. And the entire thing probably cost about 130, 150 bucks, but that's over 100 people. And when you're reaching out to somebody, it costs on average about $2.50. But I was able to do it with $1.50, including mailers and scratchers. And people think of me now. They reached out, they texted me, they Facebooked me saying, hey, I got my lottery scratcher. I'm now $1 richer, Brooks. But they remember me, right? Because I'm the first person to reach out. And the law of reciprocity is the first person who gives will receive the most. So that's how I suggest you reach out to your sphere today. Just get it lined up, start reaching out, blast everybody. What is your current mailing address? Because I want to give you a lottery scratcher because I love you so much. And I can't pat your head in person, so I'm going to send you a lottery scratcher. Open houses, creative sphere techniques, lenders and vendors. Lenders and vendors, you could also do that way. You could reach out to just blast all the lenders in town. Like, what's your address? I want to send you a lottery scratcher. And snail mail's cool still. Like when you get a personal piece of snail mail in the mail and it has a lottery ticket inside. I have people texting me up being like, Brooks, where's my lottery ticket? It's in the damn mail, man. It'll get there when it gets there, right? But they're excited. That's the point. They're excited. And it's hard to get in front of people right now because it's the beginning of the year and people are still waking up from the holidays. Amazing holidays, right? Open houses, sphere, lenders and vendors. Number 4, social media and advertising. That is later on in the list because advertising will take whatever you get at it. Open houses are free. They're just time and effort. Advertising, that could cost your entire house. That could cost everything, but it's up to you to determine what your appetite is for advertising. So if you're looking for buyers, advertise for buyers. Get on social media, get on advertising campaigns and say buyers. First word, buyers wanted. I'm looking for buyers. I have this great house looking for buyers. Arizona tax code is a flat tax at 2.5%. Great for California buyers, 1031 exchange buyers. It's advertising. So just slap what you want in the advertising, and advertising still works. It will come back to you in terms of that. Advertise for buyers, get buyers back, right? That's number 4. And number 5, guys, number 5 is as important as number 1 because the 5th way to get buyers, open houses. Yeah, fool you. No, open houses are that freaking important. Devote 2 days a week, 2 days out of 7 to open houses if you want buyers. I don't want to hear y'all say, I've tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Here are 5 different ways to get buyers and 2 of them are the same. It's that important. Open houses. And if you want to have the whole open house video, I'll share that with Sarah so she could share it with you. So that way you can come on my Snowbird Nation team and I'll train you personally how to do this. And we'll give you all the solicitation materials you want and pretty signs and all that cool stuff. But open houses are that important. And open houses are the least expensive way to do anything. In fact, you could do the rest of this list while you're at open houses waiting for buyers to come to you. How cool is that? Buyers come to you. Is that magical? If you're Gargamel, go to the Smurf Village to get the Smurfs. If you're a realtor and you want buyers, go to where they live, and they live at open houses. Neighbors might come by. Who knows who might come by? It also gives you a platform to advertise from for your social media. You could also reach out to your sphere while you're sitting there waiting for buyers to come to you. Buyers to come to you. Open houses. Sarah, did I get my point across enough? What's the most important thing?
Open houses.
Thank you. Yes. Proceed with your show, Sarah. Thank you.
Excellent. Brooks, we actually did have a question. Could you please repeat the Arizona tax code that you were mentioning?
So if nobody has heard this, well, people, okay. Anyways, there's a flat tax rate in Phoenix now,
It's
Arizona
a
now.
it's one of our three new Arizona laws that's coming in 2023. I don't know that it's gone into effect, but it is one of the three that actually got voted in our last round of voting. And it is that 2.5 flat tax rate in Arizona.
Arizona income tax for the year 2023 filed by April 2024, there will be a flat tax rate of 2.5% for all residences. Previously, it was 2.75, 3, whatever your tax bracket might be. Arizona's like,
yeah.
we don't change our time for daylight savings. We don't change your taxes depending on your income. Screw that. Let's just get simple, make it all simple. 2.5% flat tax rate for your income. That's not capital gains for Fed. That's just your state rate. But it is the least expensive tax rate in the nation right now. It's one of the least expensive. And we're next to one of the most expensive, California, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to advertise anywhere for buyers, guys, based on our flat tax rate, advertise in California for 1031 exchanges coming over here, because it is well worth their time to look at that.
Yes. And if you guys are not familiar with 1031 exchange, we run classes all the time on the 1031 exchange. So if you're interested in learning more about that, it really is such a great program, especially with people that are moving from these more expensive states and they're looking to invest here in Arizona. I mean, we love working with investors, right? Those are like the upper echelon of buyers. So if you guys want more information about that, if you want, we'll go through the ones. Open house kits. These are materials that can be provided to you through Landmark Title. Let us help you get set up for success. Number two, your sphere of influence. Brooks mentioned scratchers. Landmark Title, we actually provided the cards, the insert cards that went in there, thanking Brooks's clients for, participating and, just being a wonderful client, and wishing them a prosperous new year. So we can help you with pop by tags. We can help you with pop by ideas. Brooks, he's extremely creative, but there was a lot of help from Landmark Title when it came to coming up with these creative techniques. We would love to help you come up with these creative techniques. Number three, we're part of your vendor team. Look to us, rely on us. We are really here to help. We're your partners in the real estate business. And then what was number four, Brooks? I was on a roll there.
Social media and advertising.
How do I forget something like social media? We help you a lot with social media, whether it's video. Yes, we love doing video with you. We love teaching you about video. It's a tremendous technique right now, as well as social media marketing, graphics, content calendar. You don't know what to post. Let us help you out. And then, of course, number five, open houses. Like I said, we've got tons of material to help you guys really get out there, find the buyers. They are out there, they're ready. We're going to see a huge ramp up here in the next couple of months. So sharpen your tools in your toolbox and be ready to go out there and get it when it comes to buyers. So does anybody have any questions for Brooks? We're going to go ahead and wrap up our presentation today. Really great. I mean, these are things that we go over all the time, but it's always great to have a top producing team leader come on our program and say, these are the things that he does himself. And like I told you guys, when we switched from that seller's market to the buyer's market, it wasn't 2 weeks before I saw these techniques actually working. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the question and answer or chat window. And I'm going to wrap it up with going through some of the other classes that we have coming up. So later today, we actually have a ask an appraiser question and answer. I was just talking about question and answers, and a lunch and learn. Yeah, we're going to feed you guys over at the Atrium and Arrowhead. This is from 12 to 1:30. This is a free event, so go grab some lunch, ask appraisers some questions. I know we all have questions when it comes to how they are appraising things right now, because man, it was all over the place for a while. So go get some information, get some food. That's going to be in Arrowhead. And then you've got coming up tomorrow, Taco Thursday, to play on Taco Tuesday. That's going to be at Arriba's Mexican Grill in Glendale. Once again, food. We love feeding you guys. We also love being your partners in the real estate industry. So go get some food, go get some information. This is also being hosted by Renee. The question and answer with the appraiser is as well. So if you're in the area, head on over, grab some grub. Then we've got CE class coming up. This is about cybercrime and how it happens. So fraud, cybercrime, these are huge issues for us in this industry. So making sure that you're up to date with what the hackers are doing is really important for yourself and for your clients. This is going to give you 3 hours of disclosure, and it's on Zoom. This is January 24th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. If you want to register, there's an Eventbrite link. You can also go to our landmark title /events page, ltaaz.com/events. All of the things that I talk about on here are on that page as well. All right. And then on January 25th, we've got some of the best, the absolute top of the echelon producers in the Phoenix area coming together on a panel and going over what's happening in the industry moving ahead in 2023. This is Wednesday, January 25th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. This is going to be over in Peoria at the We Serve building. This is hosted by Patty and Michael. If you'd like to attend, reach out. We've got the Adam Wood team at kw.com to register for that. And then Renee's hosting a Wisdom Wednesday. This is going to be via Zoom on January 25th as well. Gets on at 12 p.m. And they're going to be going over list reports. So different things like list packs, marketing kits, social media content. Remember, guys, that was number 4. I remember it now. And so if you want to get on there, this is Zoom. It's quick. It's easy. Get some great information from them. And then our Prescott office, guys, they've been open for 1 year. Love our Prescott team. They're really awesome. I know we've got quite a few Prescott agents that are on. And next month, we're going to be bringing some guest speakers from the Prescott area right here on Marketing Matters. So go show our Prescott office some love. January 25th, they're going to have an open house at the office from 2 to 4 p.m. It's great. We're so glad. We're so thrilled to have that office up there. They've done amazing in this last year. And we can't see what year number 2 looks like for them. And then I think this is last, but certainly not least, Google My Business. It's 2023. Get all your facts and figures and everything about your business in tip-top shape. And one of those things that you need to have and you need to go in and you need to update is your Google My Business profile. If this is something you don't have or something you haven't touched in a year or longer, get on this class. This is going to be over in Chandler. This is a complimentary in-person event, but guys, I can't say enough good things about Google My Business. That is the number one thing. When people get on the internet and they do a Google search about you, you want to make sure your information is up to date and it's filled out, because these are the things that are going to legitimize you as an actual realtor and business owner. So this is January 26th from 10 a.m. to 11:30. This is once again a free event. Renee is hosting this, so reach out to her, RSVP, if you would like to attend. And that's it for us today, guys. Thank you, of course, to Brooks for coming on. That's great information. I see your finger.
Yes, there was a question in the chat.
There was.
What do you do when somebody refuses to give you information at an open house, their personal contact information? We've all been there. So I get contact information and then I text them from the Flex MLS immediately and ask them if they got the information on the house. That's how I carry flyers with me. I don't print that shit out anymore. But if they refuse to give you your contact information, there's one of two things you could say. For my personal safety, I need your valid contact information or you cannot get access to this house. And then you text them from the Flex MLS, did you get my text? And then they say yes. Well, then send them on the tour and whatnot. And if they still refuse, don't hesitate to fire a stranger. You have no money coming out of this person. You're not going to get their contact information. What are you even talking to them for? The second thing I say sometimes is that by request of the seller, I need your personal contact in case anything goes missing from this house. So that way you're deferring the blame onto the seller, not yourself. So either for my personal safety, I need your contact information, or by request of the seller. So if anything gets, if anything moves in the house, if anything, happens to the house, we need your contact information. And I get their contact information. I text them from the Flex MLS right then and there, ask them if they got the text and say, great, here's information about the house. And if they still refuse, then it's like, I don't care. I've fired clients before. I'll fire a stranger, no problem. Get the hell out of here. There's nothing wrong with that. Go, leave.
Yeah, I think a lot of times in this industry, we all fall into the category of being people pleasers. Like, we don't want to ruffle feathers. We want everyone to be happy. We are in the service industry, really. So saying no to someone is a really, really hard thing to do in this industry. But you have every right to actually say no to these people.
So next, at any people waiting, that you can and choose to keep that closed. If you have 25 people showing up at your open house right now, you don't have that issue. Just smash and grab, go for the low-lying fruit. But right now, from what I've seen, it's onesies, twosies, especially during Sunday NFL. All right. So keep the door closed until they give you the information.
Yeah, if you're having a bum rush at your open house, man, you are setting up your open house super well. Like, I mean, let them all in at that point. That would be a good problem to have right now. All right, guys, any more questions for Brooks before we wrap up today? So thank you, of course, Brooks. That's great information. If you guys have any further questions, please reach out, let us know. And of course, I can't say enough great things about our business development management team here at Landmark Title. This is such a great group of collaborative individuals. We get together at minimum once a month and go over what's going on in the industry, what we can do moving forward, how we can better serve. We are in the service industry as well as industry partners. So this really is just an amazing collaborative team. When you work with one of us, you get all of us because you've got a team behind you, backing you. So if you're not working with any of them yet, please reach out to me. I would love to introduce you. If you're already working with them, you are in great hands with Beth, Becky, Melinda, Mary, Patty, Tom, Michelle, and Prescott, Michael, and Renee. They are absolutely amazing. I myself am so incredibly blessed to be able to work with them. And then, of course, thank you to Landmark Title for allowing us to bring you Marketing Matters. Every week, we've got some great content coming up for you guys in 2023. We're going to have guest speakers on from our Prescott area office. We also are going to be having guest speakers on from our Nevada offices. Yes, did you guys know that we also have offices in Las Vegas and Reno? Well, we're going to be bringing some industry partners from some of these remote offices on in 2023 to Marketing Matters. We're looking forward to a great year with you guys. Go out there and get some buyers, and we'll see you all next week.